So some of the parameters you must consider when choosing AWS regions. First one is latency and proximity. So always choose a closest region for low latency, fast connection to the server, ensure better performance in terms of quick loading and transfer times, which results in overall better experience. So you can achieve this by choosing a AWS region which is closest to the majority customer base. So the shorter is the distance between the cloud and the end user, the lower will be the latency. So for example, let's say your users are in UAE, but you're going to deploy your services in US, then there will be a delay in accessing your application. So always choose the region which is nearer to your users in order to have a better end user experience. So this is a key parameter in choosing the regions. Second one is cost. So pick a region that offers best performance and price ratio. So it is not necessary that all AWS regions will have a same price for their services. So each region differs when it comes to pricing. So in this example, as you can see, the data transfer cost by region. So if you choose this, so Canada will have $89 for 1 TB of data transfer. So similarly, if you go to Sydney, it will be almost $139. So it differs region by region. If you take Mumbai, it will be $109 for the data transfer. So you need to consider the costing parameter as well when it comes to choosing the region. So the third one is regulatory compliance and security. So every country or union has a different set of compliance and norms and rules to protect user data. So some region might prohibit the transfer data between the region and another region. So it's very simple. Let's say if you are a banking customer and due to the compliance regulatory, so you're not allowed to save some of the confidential PCI data, such kind of sensitive data in another region. For example, I'm here in UAE, so it is not allowed by the country law to save my data outside UAE. So in that case, I have to choose a region within UAE, and I have to save my data in this particular region itself. So the regulatory compliance and security also matters a lot when it comes to choosing the AWS region. Last one is SLA. So AWS service offers different SLA based on the unique availability and parameters. So always you need to know the SLA of your services which you are going to use. In some region, when you choose any service, so you may not have 99.999% SLA. There may be 99.9% SLA. So you may miss that 0.99999 part. Why? Because in some region there may not be complete redundancy for some services. For example, let's say AWS has introduced a new region, so that region may not have availability zones. So they may have only one zone. In that case, you won't get 99.999% SLA. You will only get 99.9%. So this is just an example, but you have to check your services and SLAs. So if your region is providing a high SLA, then it's better to go with that particular region. So basically, on a high level, you need to consider these four factors before you choose the AWS region.